Sit up tall, eyes open or closed. Tune into sounds around you that soothe you. Listen to my cues. Honor your body. Enjoy your practice. Find your deep inhales to fill up. Your complete exhales to ground down. Relax your forehead. Unclench your jaw. Let your shoulders fall down from your ears. Breathe in. Breathe out. Maintain that long spine. Let your chin fall down towards your chest. Keep that breath flowing, mind clear. As you inhale, lift your chin up to the sky. As you exhale, take your chin down towards your heart. One more time, up and down. Sway your chin side to side. Continue to breathe. Settle in, get some tension out of your shoulders, your neck. Feel free to circle your shoulders back. Lean and sway your head, however feels good. Let your intention to just be in the moment. Enjoy where your body is. Breathe into the sensations of the stretch. Feel grounded. Stack your head above your heart, above your hips. Take your arms out, palms up. Lift your arms up to the sky, palms together. Bring it down toward your heart. Continue that flow. Reach your arms up. Breathe in. And down toward your heart. Breathe out. A few more rounds. Matching your movement up with your breath. Time your arms are up, you can pause, lean over to the right, stretch your left side, pause there, get your fingertips away, keep both hips down, mind starts to wander, bring it back to the present moment. And just be. Get your shoulders away from your ears. Lift back up to center. Find your breath. Lean over to the left. Stretch your right side. Fingernails reaching away. Relax your shoulders. Take a breath. Come back up to center. Try each side one more time. Breathe into the rib cage. Open up your side. Move in rhythm with your breath. We meet with our hands at our hearts, prayer pose, sitting up tall. Find your breath. Interlace your fingers, press your palms away. Lift your palms up to the sky. Lean over to the right. Come back up to center. Breathe over to the left. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Back to center. Release your hands. Bring your palms behind you. Interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your heart. Breathe in. And release your hands back to prayer pose. Find your breath. Find your tabletop position, shifting forward. Squared up, find some hip circles, little or big. Flip your palms over, or palms up rather. Stretch your wrists, leaning your weight side to side, forward and back. Find your traditional tabletop, fingers forward. Lift your chin, find cow pose, lift your tailbone, breathe in. Round up, exhale, cat pose. Few more rounds, lifting up, breathe. Rounding in, exhale. Lift up, breathe. Belly button in, tuck in, cat pose, exhale. Find your neutral spine. Circle your hips, big or small. Stretch your wrists. Take a breath. Keep your ears away from your shoulders, shoulders back toward your hips. Find tabletop, fingers forward, tuck your toes, lift your knees, hovering table, belly button in, look down between your thumbs. Find your breath. And pike your hips up, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet, stretch. slowly come down to hovering table. Back's neutral. Look down at your thumbs, knees hovering above the ground, right below your hips. Heels still reaching back, toes tucked under. Find your knees down, relax your toes, hips back, child's pose, forehead down on the mat. Notice if your mind pops off to somewhere else. Take an intentional breath. Just be right here, right now. Have a complete exhale, let go. Wave up to tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, hovering table. Find a breath. Long neck. Lift your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, breathe. Lowering down to hovering table. Hips up, downward facing dog. Hovering table, downward facing dog. Few more rounds, lowering the knees almost to the mat, squaring everything up, then lengthening out the spine, hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Relax your head. Pedal it out in down dog. Wake up the backs of your legs. And we'll meet in child's pose. Take a deep breath. Let your forehead connect down. Exhale your air. Reach your fingertips forward. Wave forward. Find tabletop. Lengthen your right leg back. Tuck your toe. Lengthen your left leg back. Tuck your toe. Find plank pose. Top of a push-up. Take a breath. Heels reaching back. Look down at your thumbs. Lift your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, take a breath, enjoy your pose, and wave forward back to plank, body in a diagonal line. Breathe. Lift up to down dog. Wave forward to plank. Lift up to down dog. And go forward to plank. This time, let your hips almost touch the mat as they come down. Heart shines forward. Modified up dog. Toes still tucked. Take a breath. Belly button in, hips up, down dog. Find your hovering table. Strong bodies, take a breath. And lower your knees, drop your hips back towards your heels, child's pose, forehead down. Reach your fingers forward, come up to tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, hovering table, deep breath in. And walk your feet up to your hands, forward fold. You can keep your knees bent. Relax your head. Shake out. You can sway side to side. Shake your head no, exhale your air. And chin to your chest, roll all the way up, arms up, reach up, stand up as tall as you can, reach up high, maybe back bend at the top. And fold, exhale, all the way forward, relax your head. Flat back, inhale, long spine. Fold, release. Hands to the mat, hop, jump, or step back to plank. You can lower like a push-up, or you can just drop your hips and do that modified up dog again. Find your back bend, lift, and downward facing dog, hips up, big breath in, complete breath out. Slowly lower your knees almost to the mat. Pike your hips back up, downward facing dog. Look at your thumbs, hop, jump, or step up to your hands, forward fold. Breathe in, flat back. Exhale, fold. Take your time with your breath. Come up, inhale. Last sip of air at the top. And fold on your exhale. Flat back, breathe. Fold, release. Hands to the mat, hop, jump, or step back to plank. Move through your flow. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Hips up, downward facing dog. Big breath. Lower your knees almost to the mat. Lift your hips back up to the sky, downward facing dog. Come up high on the balls of your feet. Look at your thumbs. Hop, jump, or step up to your hands. Forward fold. Deep breath in, flat back. Exhale, fold. Chin to your chest. Come all the way up. Arms up, reach up. And fold out, exhale. Flat back, shoulders back. Fold, release. Hop, jump, or step back. Flow through. Downward facing dog. Take a breath, right leg in the sky, three-legged dog. Square yourself up. Bend your knee, crunch it in, up towards the nose, foot up to the hands, warrior one. Drop the back heel, lift your heart. Arms optional. Breathe. Bouncing up on the right leg, lift the left knee up towards the chest. Arms can be however you'd like. Stand up as tall as you can, belly button in, relax your shoulders, and go back to warrior one as gracefully as you can. Float that leg back. Breathe. Have that left ankle reaching for the mat. Left glute is strong. Balancing back up on the right leg, lift the left knee up. Arms however you'd like. See about straightening that left leg out in front of you. Pick it up a few times, straight leg lifted up to the sky. And bend that left knee up towards the chest. Hug it in, give it a squeeze. You can tap it down a bunch of times if you need balance. Otherwise, stand up as tall as you can. Open that knee out to the left. Maybe a little counterbalance with the right arm out to the side. Hug that knee back in, left knee in, and take it back. Warrior one. Find your breath, lift your arms, lift your heart, and fold out, frame the foot. Step your right foot back. Downward facing dog. Breathe, left leg to the sky. Square up. Bend the knee, crunch it in, up to the nose, foot up to the hands, warrior one. If the arms kind of threw you off, you can bring your hands to your heart or bring your hands to your hips. Balancing up on the left leg, right knee comes up into the chest. Maybe flex the ankle. Gracefully float that right leg back, warrior one. Stretch that right ankle down, right glute strong. Balancing back up on the left leg, right knee to the chest. And straighten out the right knee, right leg out in front of you. Straight as you can, lift it up towards the sky a few times. Bend it back in, hug it in towards your chest. Give it a squeeze, stand up tall. Don't forget to breathe. You can open that knee out to the side. Maybe left hand out to the side for a little counterbalance. Right knee back in. Step it back. Warrior one. Settle in. Find your breath. Lift up a bit. And fold out. Frame the left foot. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Take a flow or take a pause in child's pose. As you're ready, hop, jump, or step up to your hands, forward fold. Breathe in, flat back. And fold. Release your head and neck, shake it out, sway side to side. Chin to your chest, roll all the way up. Arms up, reach up. And fold back down. Take your time. Take care of that spine. Flat back, lengthen, belly button in, lower ribs in. Fold, release, hands to the mat, hop, jump, or step back. Flow through, or you can skip it. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open up the hips, stacking the hips, keep the shoulders squared. Breathe. And crunch that right knee up to your nose, foot up to the hands, warrior 2 feet, open wide. Come on up, arms out to T. Looking out past your right fingers. Open that right knee. So that right knee's already in place. You're going to balance up on the right leg. Left knee up to your chest. Hands can come to your heart, or you can make your hands however you'd like. Stand up as tall as you can. You can hold the knee or just keep it up there with its own power. Open it out to the left. Maybe extend the knee, leg out to the side. Bring it back to center. Hug in that left knee. Give it a squeeze. Standing up tall. And we're going to balance in our airplane. Left leg goes back. Heart shines forward. Arms can go by your side like airplane wings. Belly button stays in. Breathe. Embrace the airplane going by. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Flying down to standing split. Left leg in the sky. You can bend the right knee. Relax your head. Point your left toes behind you. Make little circles in the sky with the whole leg as if it's a paintbrush. Make the circles go the other way. Tinier the better. And step that left foot way back. Find runner style lunge. Hands plant on either side of your right foot. Keep your left hand down, right hand to the sky, open up, twist. You can always take the left knee down if you'd like. Breathe. Look at your thumb, follow it forward, frame that right foot, step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Breathe, left leg in the sky. Bend the knee, open the hips, stack the hips. Enjoy. Crunch the knee in towards the nose, foot up to the hands, warrior 2 feet. Come on up, arms to T. Enjoy a breath, settle in. Out past your left fingers, left knee opening. Left toes are already forward. We're going to balance up on the left leg. Right knee comes up into the chest. Arms can do whatever makes sense. You can hold it there or keep it up there on its own. Take the knee out to the side. Right hip opens. Maybe extend that right leg. Enjoy your bodies, play around, bring it back in, give it a squeeze. Building some strength in that bottom ankle. Find your airplane as the right leg goes back behind you. Counterbalance as your heart shines forward. Arms like airplane wings, palms down. Breathe. Floating down slowly like a bubble to standing split. Right leg in the sky. You can bend the left knee. Relax your head. Point your toes. Make circles with your whole leg behind you. Little circles. Make them go the other way. Step way back with that right leg, runner style lunge. Plant your right hand, left hand up to the sky. Twist it open. Keep everything else squared and neutral, just opening your torso. Take a breath, look at your thumb, reach it forward, square up your foot, left foot back, downward facing dog. Find a flow if you wish, and we'll meet in child's pose. Take a few breaths, relax your hips, find that steady breath, steady heart rate you started with. Take a big breath, wave forward, find plank, knees up or down. Pike your hips up, downward facing dog. Find a flow with your breath, waving forward to plank, knees up or down. Hips up, downward facing dog. Few more rounds, shifting forward. Maybe let your hips fall even more. Lift your heart, upward dog, modified with the toes tucked. And then lift your hips up, downward facing dog. We'll meet up in down dog. Breathe in through your nose, fill up your belly, your lungs, get all that good oxygen in. Exhale out through your mouth, let your heels relax towards the earth. Next breath in, right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, crunch it in up to the nose, foot up to the hands, find that runner style lunge, pause. Lengthen out your spine. Maybe stretch and lengthen out the right leg. Hips come up to pyramid. And go back to your runner style lunge. Lengthening the right leg maybe one more time, or just pausing in your runner style lunge. We'll meet up there. Get all your weight to your right leg and find your airplane balance as you stand up on that right leg. So see how you do, flying down towards standing split and then flying back up to your airplane balance. try it again if you wish, or pause where it feels good or you're practicing otherwise. We're going to pendulum swing that left leg forward. Left knee comes to your chest. Give it a squeeze. Take your hands to your hips. Lengthen out the left leg. Out in front of you, long leg, lift it up to the sky a few times. And we're going to lift it up as high as you can, swing it out to the side and back, warrior two. Arms can go out to T when you're all settled. Breathe. Flip your right palm, reach forward, revolve your warrior, stretch your right side, take a deep breath. And cartwheel out, frame the front foot, step your right foot back, downward facing dog. Deep breath, left leg in the sky. Bend your knee, crunch it in, up towards the nose, foot up to the hands, runner style lunge, pause, breathe. So you can stay here, you can practice a few times, straightening out the left leg, hips up, pyramid, lengthening out the spine. Keep the knee right above the ankle in your runner style lunge. And as you're ready, shift your weight to the left leg and fly. Airplane. Float down a few times. Practice floating back up to your airplane, using your abilities, not just gravity. Deep breath. Bring that right knee forward, up to your chest. Hug it in. Give it a squeeze. Stand up tall. Take a breath. Hands to your hips. Straighten out the right leg out in front. Lift it up to the sky a few times. And slowly, gracefully, warrior two. Swing that right leg back. Hip open. Set yourself up. Arms out to T. Deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Flip your left palm. Reach it forward. Revolve it back. Stretch your left side. And cartwheel out. Frame the front foot. Step the left leg back. Flow if you're into it. Stretch, move, wave, twist, and we'll meet in child's pose. Remember your intention to be simple right now. Child's pose. Our lovely evening noises. Take a breath, wave up through tabletop. Take a cow pose, lift your chin, lift your tailbone. Round up, cats. Neutral spine, tuck your toes, lift your knees, hovering table. Breathe. Pike your hips up, down dog. Big breath, right leg in the sky, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open the hips, stack the hips, circle the knee in the sky. Make the circles go the other way, as big as you can. And as you crunch that knee in towards the nose, bring it over to the left elbow. Slide it down towards the left wrist, back up to the left elbow, over to the right elbow, and down towards the right wrist. Swing the ankle up towards the left wrist and settle into your pigeon. Relax the left leg. Hips stay squared. You can stay up on your palms. Avoid falling over to the right hip. Keep the hip squared. Maybe put something under your thigh on the right side. Stay here a few breaths. Enjoy that big stretch. Enjoy the breeze. If your head is almost touching, you can stack your hands underneath so your forehead has something to rest on if you're folding down that far. Last few breaths. Embrace your belly breathing. Belly button out as you inhale. Belly button in as you exhale. As we all meet back up at our hands, if you went down, we're going to now fall over to our right hip and swing our left leg around. Set up for your twist. Both hips down. Give your left shin a squeeze. And twist over to the left. Look out past your left shoulder. Back to neutral, counter twist to the right. Connect your feet, lift your hips, twist around to the back, straddle to the back, coming around, back to the front, twist your legs, sit your seat down, swing your right leg to the back, hands like a push-up, And left leg comes back. Find the top of plank. Top of a push-up. Pike your hips, downward facing dog. Big breath, last side. Left leg to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Circle the knee in the sky. Other way, big or small. And as you crunch it in towards the nose, bring the knee over to the left elbow, left wrist, back up to the elbow, over to the right elbow, down to the wrist. Swing that ankle up towards the right wrist as you settle your hips down in pigeon. Right leg back behind you. Avoid falling over to the left hip. Long spine. You can stay up on your hands or fold forward quite a bit. Support your head. Enjoy breathing. Few more belly breaths, filling up completely on your inhale, belly button out, emptying, belly button in, exhale towards your spine. As we all meet back up at the top with our hands connected, you're going to let yourself fall over to the left hip and swing that right leg around. Set yourself up for a seated twist. Grab that right shin, sit up tall. We're going to twist to the right. Look back past your right shoulder. Big breath, untwist, counter twist to the left. Connect your feet, lift your hips, twist around, straddle to the back as you walk around and twist back down. Find your seated position. And this time we're going to shake out our legs in front. Arms can be behind you. Wiggle around your ankles, your toes. Make sure you have enough room behind you to roll back. Sit up tall, reach up high, and fold forward, hinging at the hips. Take a few breaths, stretch your lower back. Stretch your hamstrings. Lengthen out your spine. Take a breath, toes up, reach forward, reach all the way up. Bend your knees a little bit, round your back, roll all the way down, lay down. Relax your arms by your side, let your legs be open wide. Find your resting pose. If your body needs another twist or stretch, give your body what it needs. Otherwise, lay comfortably. Let your feet flap open. Your collarbones melt down. Relax any tension in your eye sockets, your jaw. Just be. Letting your weight be heavy, held down by gravity. Just being your natural self, your natural breath. Letting your whole being be at rest. Turn off your mind. Just be here, be present. Tune into the senses that soothe you. Let everything else go. just as you are, heavy and calm. Let a deep breath be your first big movement. And sigh it out through your mouth. Make some noise. Let go of any hidden tension there. Taking a breath, filling up with fresh air, sighing out through your mouth. You can wiggle your fingers, your feet, your face. Take a full body stretch. Breathe intentionally again. Hug your knees in, give them a squeeze. You can rock and roll side to side, little massage. Let yourself fall over to your favorite side, fetal position. Get heavy, take a breath. Set the tone for the next day or so. Just being, enjoying, embracing. Press yourself up to a seated position of your choice. Relax your hips, your knees. Move your rib cage, your spine, shoulders, neck. Even out your sitting bones. Belly button in. Stack your heart right above your hips. Relax your shoulders. Lift the crown of your head, stacked right on top. Breathe. Take your arms out to the side, palms up. Lift your arms up to the sky, palms together. Bring it down towards your heart. Remember to be. Bow forward. Namaste. Take your time.